My name is Amy and I'm just a regular girl from the UK trying to build her social network. I'm a YouTuber and a creative director with a new podcast show, Rags to Riches. Join us as we explore the ups, downs and everything in between that happens and shapes the lives of our guests. Get ready to be moved, inspired and reminded that we're all in this together. This podcast is where we share the unfiltered and inspiring experiences of real people. So make sure that you tune in, subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss out on any episodes. Cheers, guys. Bye. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rags to Riches, The Refined Mind. And of course, I am back with Megan. Hello.
Never left.
Thank you for hanging out with me in these episodes. It's been really good. We've been really touching really into the details of what it's like being a single mum, a young mum, going to uni, being very determined, having the right mindset and the right foundation. So I'm not going to take you through my fire cards game because you already did a wonderful job at that. So we'll skip the game for Megan. So I want to know, like, who is Megan today? Like, how would you describe yourself and how different are you today from what you was like, you know, in that phase that you went through?
Today, I might say I'm a woman with multiple hats.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Multiple hats because I gave myself the opportunity to do things, to try not to limit myself because I'm a mom, and wear all those excuses and think less of myself. So today I can say that I have accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I can say that I am a motivation. I can say that I can actually confirm that I am a strong woman. Because a lot of girls out there, strong woman, independent. If you haven't been through life,
How can you measure your strength?
Don't call yourself strong woman.
That's, you know what? Just on that topic though, a lot of women, I know friends that I speak to, black women, don't want to be identified as a strong woman, let alone a strong black woman, because we've had to be strong by default, not because we want to be this strong black woman. I've just had to be strong because I've had no choice. And then sometimes some black women feel like because I'm identified as a strong black woman, it's almost like you don't get that treatment from some men sometimes because it's like, oh, you can do it, or you lose some of that femininity.
We do not need any, how can I say, validation from men. Be strong for yourself.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily like validation from men, but I think it's sometimes getting that treatment, like treat me, see me, like don't see like because I'm sure I can handle this because you are a strong black woman kind of thing. But like I'm a woman, I'm a soft woman, I'm a feminine woman. So like I don't want to have to carry the load, the extra load just because I can. Like I want you to protect me. I want to feel like I don't want to have to pick this up, or I don't want to have to pick up a hammer, or I don't have, you know, I want to be in my soft femininity. So it's interesting that you kind of, which isn't a wrong or right thing, by the way, it's, I guess, your foundation and how you choose to be identified as in terms of your strength. But it's interesting that you kind of like, you take that on like, you know, I'm a strong woman and I'm proud of that.
It's just because of the things that I went through. I should be calling myself a strong woman because it takes a lot to become the person I am today. And then some people not gonna recognize the sacrifice or acknowledge your work or your struggle and then how you know, your story or how you came out of it. but you know yourself that it was not easy. And then people who truly, truly care about you, they will tell you that you're a strong woman, you're a strong person because you made it. You made it. So I am, yes, I am proud of myself.
And you should be.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself and I treat myself nice.
Good.
Every time I know that I can't treat myself right now because I worked hard. Someday I'll be like, no, today I'm not buying anything for the little one, excuse me.
I'm buying it for me.
I'm buying it for me.
Yeah.
I deserve this watch. I deserve this perfume.
Yeah.
Because I worked hard for it.
No, I love that because
Yeah.
I feel like we have to do it's part of those conscious decisions that we have to make because again you can lose yourself, that sacrifice that we spoke about in the previous episodes. So when you do kind of break through a little bit and you get to that stage where you're like, actually I deserve this,
Yeah.
you know, like I can treat myself and it's okay to do that.
It's okay. Times to times, it's okay. It's like even if you don't have money to buy that Gucci bag and then you go to the store, you just peep through the windows, you have a certain satisfaction.
Oh no, I hate window shopping. Oh, it's like the worst thing.
But it kind of like gives you hope. I'm like, I'm coming back to get that, babe.
Oh.
Next month, I'm putting on, yeah. So it's like that satisfaction. You know that, okay.
You can.
You can.
I guess there's a flip side to it because you can. It's like it's a goal, isn't it? Like you
It's a
know
goal,
that okay,
yeah.
you know the price tag, you've seen it, and you're like, okay, this is what I need to do.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
To get that.
To get that.
So set yourself a goal. Don't see it like, oh my God, I'm poor, I don't have money. No.
Oh no.
Set yourself a goal and then you make it. It's like, don't limit yourself. Like I said previously, don't limit yourself. Like today, I know who I am, like deep down. Because again, answering your second question, before I get pregnant, I knew that I had plans. I knew that I had a goal, and then I knew that I had, things to do and then places to go. But I think that's just me thinking. I think if I went through the course of my plans and achieved it, it wouldn't have the same impact as me being a mom, then achieving it.
Going through it.
So it's like, it's going to be easy. Yeah, you finished college, you got to uni.
But then you wouldn't have a story.
You wouldn't have a story. You wouldn't even know yourself. You wouldn't know your limits. You wouldn't know
your
how
strengths.
far you can go when it comes to dealing with stuff.
You wouldn't know your capacity.
Yeah. So I'm not going to regret what happened to me
that.
because it made me who I
you
am.
are.
So I discover the person that I wouldn't know if everything was just easy for me. College, uni, work, travel, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Like, being a mom, staying home most of the time, I learned how to do makeup. I learned how to make wigs. I learned how to braid properly because, like I said, I've always been a hustler. It's a family thing. You can't just sit, be like at ease, like, oh, I'm a mom, I love it, and then that's it. You're just waiting for the government money. No, I used to have the small business going around. People come to my house, I'll do their hair, they'll pay me some money. Like having a purpose, not just being a mom, having another purpose outside of being a mom. It kept me going.
Yeah.
So that way, I'm okay. I can actually do
this,
hair. I can actually do makeup. I can actually do this and that. So you discover yourself. You're finding out yourself. It's a great moment. It can be hard, but it's a great moment for yourself to discover. It's a discovery moment. Your self-discovery. That's the word in English. Okay.
Self-discovery. No,
know?
I love that. And the thing is, God will not give you more than you cannot handle. But we don't know that. And sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow when you're going through it.
Yeah.
But it just kind of reminded me when you were saying, like, if you had gone through the same thing, but without, having your child and the challenges, then it's like you wouldn't experience that rebirth. You wouldn't experience who you are. You wouldn't find your identity. You wouldn't know your capacity, what you actually carry, like what is actually being deposited in making, like you wouldn't discover that.
Yeah.
So sometimes we give up, like before we even get the breakthrough. Just even like we're just about to break through, that's when we give up. And I think that's I want to say dommage. That's the
sad thing.
That's the sad part about it, yeah. But like you did it.
Yeah.
And I love that you describing
I gave
yourself.
myself a chance.
Yeah.
I gave myself a chance. I could have. That's why in life, don't think less of yourself, and then don't limit yourself, and then don't compare yourself to no one. Oh, because we went to school together, we went to uni together, we should have the same path. Your path is different, and maybe your path is more amazing than your friend. Because me, I'll say today, I have a couple of friends who literally praise me.
Yeah.
But when they were finishing uni, my daughter turned 2.
Yeah, so
and
it's
yeah,
like...
for me, I was sad. I'm like, could have been done with uni with them. Graduate together, get a good job. Now I'm stuck in the house, taking care of my toddler. Yes, it did get to me sometime. And I'm like, wait, around me there is opportunity. The system can allow you to put your child somewhere and then go to school or go to work.
Yeah.
So why do I have to worry myself? No, all I need is to self-motivate myself, get up, get that job, or get up and then go back to school.
Yeah. Do you know what I really like, though, is how you kind of portray or you speak well of the system. And I say that because I think when we think about the system, a lot of the time it's always negative. And I think sometimes the things that we go through, if it doesn't work out, then we always blame either the system, the government, something. There's never that accountability, but there's been a lot of accountability from your end, and even taking ownership. This is my life, my journey, these are my decisions, and I'm going to own them. And I'm not going to let them define me. I think that even is maturity.
Yeah,
you know, maturity that we spoke about earlier. That even is maturity because it's the way of thinking. To me, that's how I would define maturity. I don't know. How would you define maturity?
I think we talk about accountability, and then maturity. Yeah, it's just to take in when something is being thrown to you, or I don't know, a block of cement or a rock is being thrown to you. You are strong enough or you are brave enough to walk away from insults, from stereotypes. That's maturity. No, it's not everyone that deserves your energy.
Your response, yeah.
Your response, no. Just walk, because like I said, I went through so much. We're going to stay here all night talking about what I went through. But it took a level of maturity which I didn't even know that I had that time. They will literally laugh at you. They will literally point fingers. Dad is the one who takes care of people in the community. And then the daughter's going around and doing this and that. She did not get married. She got pregnant outside of wedlock. But I didn't care. If I'm going to the market to buy my fruit, I'll buy my fruit and sit down there in the bench and eat it. When all those aunties are passing around I didn't care.
Yeah.
So it's that level of thinking like, not everyone needs your response. Just keep your energy. Keep it for yourself so you can do something great for it. It's like maturity. Like being mature is being accountable, is being responsible, it's a lot of
how
things
you respond, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you can't control like what people do, but you can control how you respond to it.
It's how you carry yourself as well.
Yeah.
It's just not because everyone else is doing. No, it's not because all your friends are going to the club. They left their baby, and then you be like, oh, I find the next friend to take off. No.
Yeah.
You are the mom. You were supposed to take off. This is what I literally taught myself.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving my kid with just anybody.
Yeah.
No, because something might happen and you wouldn't know how to react.
Yeah.
You know?
And could you imagine like leaving your child and then something does happen, like that will stay with you forever, isn't it? Because then you just think,
you blame
if
yourself
only
to death.
I just did it. Like how important was this event?
Because you know, all those things you can always get back to. Like now, if I want to travel, I can travel. My daughter is 11.
Yeah.
If I want to travel, I will travel. I know that she can talk, She can use the phone. She can, clean herself. She can make her own meal. She can do a lot of things on her own. I don't need to be like, oh, there's a baby calling 5, 6, 10 times. Like you, how would you even leave your child and go to the club and then feel at ease?
Yeah.
I don't understand how you guys do that, but yeah, that's just I'm not judging. But for me, it was impossible. For my own peace of mind, I'm not leaving my child with just anybody.
Yeah.
If it's my mom, my sister, that's family. And then not just any family. Some of the family will be smoking weed in front of your child.
I'm telling you,
Your child will have catch a disease from second-hand smoking. No, we don't want that.
I have heard some tragic stories from, even family members and kids, but it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So for me, up till now, I feel like the safest person who's going to take care of the child is the mom.
Yeah.
Is the mom. Sometimes there are some dads who are blessed as well to be taking care of the kids like women, but the parents is the parents with the right mind. Let's say it. Let's say it like that. A parent with the right mind, because some of them are just local.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
How important, which I like the fact that you kind of spoke about the parent with the right mind, because it could be the mum or the father.
Yeah.
How important would you say is the father in a child's life?
The father is important when the father is in the right mind as well.
Yeah.
Because if you're toxic, bye-bye. No.
Yeah.
We don't want no negativity or toxicity or a drunk parent or a drunk dad or a drunk mom around the kids. No.
Yeah.
We're not trying to raise a generation of drunk people.
Yeah, of course.
A parent with a right mind is, that's why you see other people, they never had kids, but they're really good with children because it's the mind.
Yeah. And it's a choice for some people as well. Like some people, they are like, I know some people who, a couple, they've literally made a choice, like they wouldn't want to have kids because their
really
lifestyle,
really
but
good
they love
with kids.
But it's their lifestyle, it just doesn't accommodate to, they're constantly working, they just want to travel, so they just made that decision, which I think
that's actually a very smart decision.
And I think it's a good decision. I think sometimes, yeah, we should, I think we spoke about it earlier, like you should plan, you should plan a family. But as we know, the world that we're living in, you can plan something and it just doesn't work out.
Yeah. If something else happens, you go with the flow, like I did. I had my plan set up, and then something came in, just changed everything. But I still made sure that I got through everything, so I can have what I always wanted to have for my life and do something with my life. So let's not make excuses. Most of the time, we just make excuses and then make it seem like it's impossible. It's not impossible.
Yeah.
It's not. It's possible. If you
So
want
how
to.
do you deal with some of the, like, I don't know if you've ever sort of felt that as a mum, sometimes you could feel just like, that overload, overbearing, and you just need to exhale, like you just need to have you time. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when you've got a human next to you, like all the time, it's almost like you're living off two energies. Like, I don't know if it gets like that, but for me as a mum, sometimes it could literally, just that peace and quiet makes a difference.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
To breathe. I get what you mean. For me now, like I said, my daughter's is grown enough to understand that I just want to rest, and I'll tell her I'm tired. I just want to lay down and sleep a little bit. She's gonna give me the time. She's gonna go into her room or just sit in the living room, mind her own business, watch TV or on the phone or the tablet, and I'll take my time.
Yeah.
So I'm not really I don't really go out like that. Some people, they like to go out, and maybe that's how they recharge and they have to get themselves back to normal. But for me, I like my bed. I like my bed. I can sleep for an hour, and when I wake up, I feel good.
You feel recharged?
Yeah, that's just for me. But some people, they like to drink. Let me have a glass of wine or this and that. But for me, it's just my bed.
The rest.
I just need to rest. Let me rest my head. Let me rest my body. Give me an hour. When I wake up,
You feel recharged.
Yep.
Amazing. You have to find whatever it is that makes you recharge, but in a good way. Yeah, because I think what you're looking for, that recharge, is very important. It's not to drown your problems. It's not to drown what you're going through, but it's actually just to be in a place of stillness and rest.
Yeah.
And it could be like, you're just going down the park, or you just take a walk on your own. Sometimes
some people
being on your own.
Cleaning.
Cleaning.
Like I used to be like that before I get pregnant. I'm like, if I'm not really well, I should occupy myself. When I'm cleaning, I'm thinking about just cleaning, then when I finish, I'll feel good.
Yeah.
So it's just depending
on the person.
On the person, really.
So where is Megan now, and where is Megan going? What do you see for yourself now that you've gained all of that life experience? What do you see for yourself?
For myself, you don't want to get into my brain. I see a lot of good things, a lot of big things, accomplishments, and I still want to learn more about life, and I still want to achieve more, even academically. I want to go back to university again.
Really?
Yeah.
You proper your family is hammered this education.
It's not stopping me.
What would you study?
It's not stopping me. That one is, I cannot say right now.
Okay.
Because I'm still choosing. I have two things I'm still choosing. And it's just a follow-up of what I studied at uni.
Okay.
And then just to get more knowledge as well, more certificate, and then we're aiming higher. We're not just being like, because I went to uni. It's not even master's class. It's not master's class for me. It's something else where I need to go back to university and then complete, because later on, like I said, I'm a woman of many hats. I can do hair, I can do makeup, I can cut hair, I can become the barber girl. I can cut hair, I can literally because I'm Congolese, I can make stick. They call it kwanga in my language, but it's like a cassava stick.
Okay, like the food.
It's food. I can make those snacks that in parties, and then make donuts as well. I can do a lot of things.
So you're like a whole business.
So, it's like a whole business. So that's like a plan B. If whatever that I study at uni, I can still get a good job, and I can still use my skills to make up something in the future for it. So you can see that those are the different plan A, B, C, D, carry on.
Have you always been a planner? Have you always been kind of where you want to go and have everything? Okay.
I've learned to become a planner after I gave birth.
Okay.
That's when I was like, I need options.
Yeah.
Girl, you need options, because like I said before, being a baby mom was just like a no-no for me. I don't want that, even though I'm a mother of someone, I don't want that, stereotype, toxic or negative words stuck on me, and then people would just look at me as a baby mom.
Yeah.
I want more than that. And then, if I don't tell you that I have a child, you wouldn't know. Because you meet a totally different person. I'm talking to you about different things. And then it's just later on that you're going to ask me, do you have children? That's when it's going to come up in the conversation, because that's not the only person that you see me as a mom, period. No.
Yeah, and you don't wear it as
You don't wear it.
Yeah.
So you don't wear it. If you go on the streets, you don't tell people that you have 4 kids, who would know? No one will know. So you don't have to be like, oh my God. No, don't be miserable because of that. It's a blessing, but you need to find yourself as well after that blessing.
Yeah, I love that.
important.
Find yourself.
Find yourself.
You don't have to look like your situation as
Yeah.
well. And do you find like, 'cause, you know, I always like to like, I'm like a lover girl, so I always like to dive into the world of love.
Yeah.
So do you find that when it comes to like relationships, like have men reacted a certain way when you like being a
And
mum
tell them
or
that,
yeah?
No, that was like a silly co-workers, ex-co-workers of mine that tried that game with me. But yeah, I had to put him back in line.
What did he say?
He was asking me out, and I was like, no, I can't because I need to rush quickly. And then, like after work, for example, let's go grab a drink or something. I can't grab no drink, baby boy. I need to go and pick up my child. So it was every time, constantly giving him like, literally in a nice way, telling him that I'm not interested, like I don't want to be in a relationship, especially not at work, excuse me. No, but I didn't want to get a memo. And then one day I had to be very blunt with him. I'm like, listen, I come here to look for money, and like I said, I'm a mom, and then you're too young for me. Don't look at this face. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, what do you think? How old are you? I'm like, I tell him my age, and he goes like, well, just because you're a mom, it doesn't mean that, you know. I'm like, no, this is what I want for myself. And then he goes like, oh. And then after that, he got upset, and then he starts sending me messages like, oh yeah, by the way, you already gave birth. Why are you even hiding that body for? You already gave birth. So it's like, listen, I've always been this size, you know, growing up. And then even when I was pregnant, my pregnancy, I didn't really pull on too much weight. And then the minute I gave birth, next week I just went back to being slim again. And then you are telling me, oh, by the way, you already gave birth. You're a mom. Why are you even hiding? Why are you even holding that body for? I'm like,
Gosh, what a way to
can
speak
you
to.
imagine? Like, rejection, yeah, make people say things. But apart from that, I never really had any bad experience. And most of the time, yeah, people just love it. They're like, it's the way you think and the way you
And it's when they
perceive
carry yourself as
the
well.
way you carry yourself. Like I said previously here, when you meet someone, you talk about various things, and that person sees that, wow, you are actually smart. And then the conversation about being a parent comes in later on. You're like, oh my God, you have a child, because you didn't show them that baby mama is the only face that you're carrying. You're a hairdresser, you worked with this company, you're smart.
Yeah,
You know, it's the
I
way you
have
carry yourself.
on a rare occasion, like I have seen some guys like that is being like a deal breaker. No woman with kids or da 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 da. But
No, I've never
I think it's the way you carry yourself, like you said.
Yeah.
You know, the conversations that you have. And also the way that you look, like you don't have to, just because you've had kids and like your mom, like you don't have to look like
your situation. You don't have to.
You don't have to look
embarrassing.
like, you know.
Yeah.
So spice yourself up. Like you're a fashion queen, I would say. You know, you do your hair, your makeup. Like how would
And
you?
I did runway as well.
Okay, girl. So if a mom, if you know, you see like I would say run down respectfully, because you've been run down with your day-to-day. Like how would you encourage that mom to kind of get back up, spice yourself up?
First of all, have a shower.
Okay, start from the beginning, because
Start from the
sometimes
beginning.
you could go through the day.
Yeah. Just go have a shower. Not hot water. That cold.
I'm gonna give you 1 minute to give them these tips, by the way.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Just cold water. Literally, if you have certain hair, just pour water in your head, because your brain, your nerves, they need that water. A lot of girls at 3 months, you didn't put water in your head. How do you live? I can't live like that.
Yeah.
That's just for me. Because I feel like my head is crowded. I feel like I'm carrying a load in my head. So I need
Yeah.
to pour cold water in my head to literally refresh me. Have a good meal. Have a good meal. Sit down in front of your TV. Watch something that you like that's going to make you laugh. Or if you have that good friend that you like to gossip with, call her. Have a good talk. Or if you have your man in your life, call that man. Just talk. Just laugh it out. This one works for me.
Yeah. No, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, girls. It's time to, get up, spice it up, do your hair, go and do your nails, do something.
Do your
You
nails,
can even
like,
go to Sally's.
be glamorous.
Yeah, get nail
You feel good.
polish. Yeah, make yourself feel good. Find your pick up, pick me up.
Pick me up.
Whatever your pick me up is,
Carry
find
and
it.
go.
Yeah, carry and go.
Carry and go.
No, but thank you so
No
much
problem.
for
Anytime,
coming
girl.
on.
It was
I loved it. I
amazing.
hope you guys enjoyed it also.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. For those who watched on YouTube, thank you so much. I hope you liked the new setup. For those who listened on the podcast streaming channels, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much, Ray.
Thank you. See you next
Bye.
time.